Hey everybody, it's Dr. Amy Banter and Eric Banter with Optolive Medical, and we're excited today because we're going to chat a little bit about something that we try to do a couple times a year, which is detox the body. Amy, you've identified the Standard Process company as a great source for introducing a detox program that I think can be a little nebulous for people sometimes, but I think this one is a very doable, approachable product, and you're going to share a lot more about why that is the case and how and why people need this. So maybe you could help us out.
Yeah, I think people hear this a lot, like, I want to do a cleanse or I want to do a detox. And we're going to talk to you today about, like, what does that mean? Why would you even want to do it?
Right.
And how to make it something that's not so overwhelming. We're going to lead our patients through this. January, I think a lot of people think about January 1 is the time to
And you know
make
everybody's
a
super
change
excited to
and
do
go
it.
to the
No, it
gym
actually
and
is
do a
so
detox.
worth it. Yeah.
So we're actually doing it mid-January. So anyway, this company, like Eric said, Standard Process, they are a whole foods company. They have amazing supplements
Organics.
and organic farm that we're going to go visit.
Right.
So
Sustainable.
we are
They're doing
using
all the right stuff.
They really
It
are.
is really, really a
And
great
so
company.
they are weaving in this. We're using their powder, and they have a nice program that we're going to talk about today. And so let's just start and talk about why we even care about doing a detox. Well, part of it is our body always is like, we're big chemical reactions, and so we have waste products, right, that we have to get rid of and expel, and we're also being exposed in the air we breathe, and the water we drink, and the foods we eat, and the products we put on our skin. So it's not a matter of if, it's how much, right? And where. And so you can see here on the slide, I mean, it's pretty crazy. 80,000 chemicals are registered for use in the United States alone. And 800 million pounds of herbicides are used each year. If you test any adult, on average, like that's blood or hair chemical analysis, there are 167 industrial chemicals that are found in us without employment of, or
For those that
any
aren't
type of like
truly
employment or
exposed
like
to
obviously
chemicals.
chemicals in industry
Right.
and stuff, people have high risk, but just us living day to day, we will, if you test us, we're going to have this in there. And
We can't get away from it.
We can't get
It's
away
just
from
there.
it. And that's why I tell people, it's like, don't be overwhelmed with it, because we do some testing even to see like what kind of things are showing up in your body. It's just realizing that we need to help our body be able to manage it, and that's what these cleanses and detox
Resets.
are. And the thing is, I don't think people realize, like, toxins can cause all kinds of symptoms. And so a lot of people come into us and they're fatigued, they are achy, they have brain fog, all kinds of things, as you see, like upset stomach, skin issues, joint complaints, even food cravings and weight gain. People don't think about that. And so getting a detox where you're really helping your body release these toxins can really address all of these symptoms. And it's shocking. In 10 days, you're going to hear all kinds. Some will do a 10-day, a 21-day, a 28-day. We're going to start with the 10-day. I think that's just to experience it if you've never done one. Yeah. So the other thing is, it's really important to work with providers, a healthcare provider, or just some type of program, because you can start detoxing, and if you don't support yourself, you can see there's 3 phases of how we start unlocking toxins and releasing them in our body. And the first phase, actually, we store toxins in our fat. And so sometimes we don't even want to lose weight, because our body is like, fat's this protective mechanism of how we're dealing with all these toxins. So as we start cleansing and detoxing, a lot of times we'll immobilize these toxins from our fat and turn them into water-soluble chemicals. But those water-soluble chemicals are actually more toxic than those stored toxins. So if you're not supporting these other phases during your detox with the right nutrients, the right vitamins, minerals, herbs, then you can actually end up feeling sicker and causing yourself more harm. So that's why I think this program is so wonderful, is we're going to look at with what it does to prepare you. So the other thing is, it's super important to prepare for the journey. And so we're planning a detox the 3rd week of January. So now's the perfect time to just start thinking about it, to start planning.
I am spoiled because, you know, Amy will get all the right food in the house, which is critical for
It is.
for a
It is.
detox, which
Getting the junk
we're gonna
out.
kind of go through some of that here. Yeah.
And so we'll talk when we meet with our patients. We're going to, some are already on some vitamins, but if you do have some deficiencies, maybe supporting that with your vitamins and stuff. A lot of the nice thing is this powder that we're going to introduce as part of the detox will address all these for you. So you're going to be getting your vitamins and minerals. We are recommending an elimination diet. It's totally optional. You can just do the diet, the powder and the food detox, or detox, but we're going to recommend an elimination diet. So that means no sugar, wheat, dairy, corn, soy. Depends. Sometimes we'll throw in eggs. It just depends
Caffeine.
And then caffeine, alcohol.
Alcohol.
And that's what it
But at
shows
the end,
here.
We've done this before. You feel amazing.
You do.
And
you
that's
can
what
do
we want
anything
your
for 10
experience to
days.
be, so that you can look at it and go, okay, I need to do this more often, right? I mean, that's what has happened with me. You've showed me
And see what
this
things
process
you
enough
react
to know,
to
wow, I
more.
feel so much better afterwards.
And it they mention here that if you do drink more than one serving of either alcohol or coffee per day, it's good to now, like maybe in January 1st, to start slowly weaning yourself down to one daily serving before we do our 10-day elimination. That's going to be my work with caffeine because I love my coffee. And again, we're going to
Can we do
a
decaf
10-day.
coffee?
You can do decaf.
Oh, okay. It is acidic, though. I know we're trying to become more alkaline with this, but it's okay. All right.
And we have built in with this a toxicity questionnaire, and it gives you a scoring that you can do at the beginning and the end, and then you can see what you notice with yours. So again, a good detox program is easy, safe, and healthy. And that's what this program is here that we have with Standard Process. I love, like we talked about, it's very simple. It's a powder, and we blend that in with the diet that I'm going to show you. And this just naturally will support those 3 processes that we were talking about. And you work your way up from 1 to 3 shakes a day. You can taste them. We're going to have a little open house where you can come in and make
January 16th.
January 16th.
11 to 12.
11 to 1.
Could be 1. 11 to 1.
And you can come in and we're going to make different flavors so you can get some ideas on how to integrate this. Plus, it's a really good source of whole food protein. And again, back to this whole metabolic detoxification, this gives you all the right nutrients and vitamins and minerals to support all these enzymes. It's got a lot of fiber. Hydration is really important. And so you don't really have to know all this. You just have to know that this is covering you, and so you don't really have to think about it.
And just real quick, and you said it
simple.
earlier, Amy, which is, and I don't know how many people really know this, but when we are bombarded with toxins, the body's trying to manage it. The safest place to put it is out of the bloodstream and into a fat cell. If it can't get it out, right, through the 4 normal methods. And so that's what this is doing, is helping, like you were saying earlier, to release it out of that at a safe rate back into the bloodstream and out of the body.
Yep. And so you'll see all of these different nutrients that are in here, from pea protein to fibers, different things. They all have their own medicinal properties that are going to give you anything from amino acids, or are going to help kind of bind and detox, the fiber, which helps elimination, and again, all the natural nutrients and metabolic detoxification process support. So this is what we're going to do. And so you actually do 1 shake a day the first day, and then you can see you go up to 2, 3, then you wean it back down.
And on top of that, that's eating healthy food, which you're going to share.
So here we are. So we're also going to, we talk a lot about, you mentioned trying to get away from the acidic to more alkaline. And alkaline is just whole foods. We're basically not doing processed foods, no sugar. You're really doing lots of veggies and a couple servings of fruit, protein, and I think it's 1 grain a day. And we'll help if you end up signing up. They give you everything that you need. It walks you through, you know, what your goal should be with your food, with your protein, and it's really neat. They have beautiful recipes that are included with this, and it's in the book, as well as you'll get online resources for that. So like you said, this is not meant to be complicated. This isn't, we've done some pretty complicated detoxes before where we've had to do
You have made me do
all
very
liquid,
complex
or
things.
you had to
This
do
is doable.
crazy recipes, and this is not crazy foods that you've never heard of. So, so again, a lot of this is walked through. Water is super important, part of the hydration and the elimination. And we know how important exercise is. Exercise also helps you sweat. We detox through our skin. They have all kinds of different ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and shakes and snacks. And
the recipes are in the book, I think you were saying?
Yeah, so all this is in here. So we really highly encourage you to take a look at this. We're going to have a link on our website where you can even purchase the kit. You don't have to meet with us.
Opt2live.com, OPT2, the number 2, LIV.com. We'll have more videos and more information. So we're wishing you a wonderful day. We hope that you get to be one of the participants in this. And again, if you have any other questions, reach out. This is for members and non-members. Either way, we'll give you a link to get you up and running and going. Wishing you guys a wonderful day. Take care.